Hello, everyone. It's Yolanda, Medical Courier Plus, back at you with some companies that may work out for those of you in Illinois, suburbs of Chicago, anywhere around the Illinois area, pretty much northern Illinois, I think. So what happens is with these companies, they change all the time, whatever the requirements are. If they get new contracts, they'll add a new route, they'll add a new location. So you have to check constantly. I would make these a part of your list to check. So keep it handy. Don't forget to subscribe and like, comment. It helps me a lot. I'm getting close to the 1,000 mark of subscribers. I'm at, I think, 957, something like that. So I would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much. So let's get on. This first one is Courier Chicago. Yes, and it's got a Chicago phone number, 312. That's one of the oldest area codes I remember from when I was a child. Anyway, so this company is where you may want to consider. It's a company you may want to consider. As you can see here, my friend from Wheeling. I'm sorry, I have a cat that keeps climbing on my desk. Here's Arlington Heights. So that means you may be able to find a route. This may not be medical courier. Medical courier. Here we go. So you may be able to find a position in the medical courier world. Okay, so what you have to do is go to company. I'm sorry, but I got to kick him out. Oh my God. Go to company, drivers wanted, and apply. Bingo. Apply, okay? In additional comments, I would definitely put, if you have any certifications, put what certifications you have, and you're very interested in becoming a medical courier. A nice little brief summary, okay? But make sure you add any certifications that you have on there. And if you have a clean driver's license, make sure you highlight that. I have a clean driver's license. I've never gotten a DUI. And then they ask you all these questions here. Anyway, what type of vehicle do you drive? Can you pass a background check? Vehicle make and model? Do you have a valid driver's license? So get this completed, okay, and sent in. And remember, what's my one thing that I ask you to remember? Write down the name of the company. Write down the date you applied. Write down their phone number, okay, so that you can follow up with a call. Hello, may I speak to the person responsible for hiring medical couriers? They transfer you. Hi, my name is Yolanda, and I recently applied online for a medical courier position within your company. Are you still hiring? And then he starts talking to you and asking you questions, and before you know it, you've got a job. You know what I mean? Okay? So that's company number one. I will put the link below, so do not worry. I got you. Next company is Red Fox. As you can see, Red Fox is in most of the U.S., except for 5 states. But as you can see, they are in Illinois. So I highly recommend, let's go home, that little 404s. I highly recommend you, here we go, hiring now, drivers. Bloop. And then just send your name, email, and submit. If you have a company name, put it down, but you don't have, just put 1099. Just put independent contractor, or just put independent contractor and send it, okay? So do that with Red Fox. My first person that got a job with me was with Red Fox over a year ago. Yeah, so pretty cool. Medical couriers. Choose the number one medical courier in and around Chicago, Illinois. So if I were you, it's in Elmhurst, I guess. And that's where I used to live, Elmhurst. Well, right next door, Villa Park. So become a driver, click on that, and fill out the form. Fill out the form, okay? Become a driver. Click on become a driver, fill out the form. Again, write down medical courier, phone number, the date you applied. Follow up a day or two. Don't wait any longer than 2 days. Somebody else will get your job. All right? Where's my next one? This might be an option. The reason I was looking below is to see, okay, where I could find. It might not be a medical courier company. It might be more of, join us. Search. Medical courier. I shouldn't put that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's probably more of a courier. This is probably more of a courier. It is in the Illinois area, but it's one of those long shots. See, I mean, it's one of those long shots, and then you have the chat person harassing you. Well, this might not be such. I say pass on this one, okay? Let's pass on that one. And then the other one, my favorite is this company right here. What I recommend you do with them is constantly check in if you are not. But sometimes, you see they list the jobs here. This is one of the best companies you could work for. Sometimes they may not have your state listed, but they are hiring. So sometimes what you have to do is do this over here. And hit search. Well, you can do contract like that if you want. Look, but what's going to happen is it's going to either pop up or not. But here's what I say. I know it's not showing Illinois right now, but they are in Illinois. They are actually in Arlington Heights. So you might want to just keep checking back with them. You know what I mean? Check maybe under this area. Current opportunities. Excuse me. All right. So they don't have any. See, these are when you look up locations and they only show 3 or 1 or 2, it's because that's the area that they're hiring in right now. Just because it doesn't show Illinois doesn't mean they're not hiring in Illinois. They are, but just not at the moment. That's why this is one of those companies you want to constantly check, almost on a daily basis. Check and see if they're hiring in your state, okay? This is one of those companies, and that's why I bring it up. It's one of my favorites. It's one of the best pay. They pay great. They're very kind, and they really get you going, really. So for now, this is what I have. So I'll put the links, and don't forget to use CB Driver. They're always, let's check on CB Driver while we're on here. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but let's check and see what's going on. Let's check in Wheeling. I should have done Arlington Heights, but let's check. You never know. Okay, Elk Grove Village. That's a box truck though. Elgin. Yeah, there's nothing right now. Otherwise, everything close to Wheeling would have popped up here. So this is all there is. So this is a company you always want to check with. You know what I mean? These are different suburbs. And then it went to Milwaukee. Yeah. So if you're in any of these suburbs, I would click view and see if it's for you. But don't forget, CB Driver is always a great option. I'm going to do one more option, okay? Oops. List Illinois. Choose Western. Is it Western? And then we're going to go to transportation. This is all we have to do here. Actually, we'll go to straight to medical courier. Jobs. Peoria. Okay, there's enough. This is another great resource. This is another great resource. It's hard to search sometimes, but use it, okay? Just FYI. You saw how I did it. It works for any state, any city. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put the links in the description box below to make it easy for you. If you live in a state that I have not highlighted, please feel free to put the state, list the state in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, please, and subscribe. It helps me a lot. So I really appreciate you. And I'll be back with more for you on Medical Courier Plus. Take care, my people. Loves, hugs, kisses.